Don't get wings in your life. Get prance in your life. Ah, fix your face. Let's get it. Why you mad? Tell them why you mad. You don't want to hear. It's all good.
This is 48, right?
Yeah. I'll show you better than I'll tell your ass. You hear everything. You hear this nigga sipping the lips like. yo, listen, like, yo, is this dude lip smacking? Like, like, yo, Presidente commercial.
Mind you, taping this, so.
Oh.
See, now it's off. Oh yeah, that's how we do it. Nice, look at that. That's nice. That's what this shit is. Wait, but Women is for the summer though, right? That stuff is out now?
Yeah, that's available right now. Okay.
Guys, no.
Dang, I gotta go hit the bank as soon as I get out. I'm gonna cop a few pieces here.
Yeah?
That woman in line looking, that jacket look, I like that jacket. That 2019 jacket looking sexy. Oh.
Damn. Ooh, the Polo tennis again.
Okay.
Damn. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Too much.
It's a lot.
Pick and choose.
But if we work hard, we could get the sponsorship to wear the shit like how we doing now. That's what we should work for. You know what I'm saying? Because that was my plan with Ziggy. I thought we seeing the Tyson Beckford, like yo, shit, yo, a rap group representing the Polo. We could get sponsorship from them if we see the videos full of his joint, and we on a major. It would have been a good look.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it ain't worked out that way.
I would have had better luck with Hilfiger.
Facts. Yeah, at that era. True. But now with this podcast thing and how we do every podcast, try to represent different attire of the brand, even if we mix it up with some other joints.
But the difference between back then and now is he's trying to embrace the culture now.
Right. Yeah.
He wasn't trying to.
He trying to be the Tommy Hilfiger now.
Right.
Got you.
You know what I mean? So now you got a chance.
As hence him selling the Thirst book on his line.
Exactly. That he's embracing the whole. Oh, this is getting. This might have to get. What you feeling?
What's that?
I like that.
A hoodie?
Yeah.
Lit. And that's the hoodie to the zip down jacket, right? That remember that paper jacket? Look like
this cashmere is only $280.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Gotta move on that.
Yeah, I got the money in the bank. I got the money on me. Not in the bank right now. I gotta go hit the bank after this. Oh, I hope this doesn't sell out.
You know the heathens.
Oh my God. Some of this, that.
There's a couple things on there. Not
I don't
everything.
know about the hat.
The
I
hat,
don't know
nah,
about the
pass
hat.
on that. Hat $82.
T-shirt. Jacket.
There's always like 2 or 3 pieces on the women's.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about 2 or 3.
None of that polo. Although
Remember
this
when I
one-
picked up that Nick in Miami?
What about this? Oh, they don't even come into it. Oh, it's ladies, that's why. Okay.
husband yet. Yo, time I take my life. Call her out. Yeah, we good? Wagwan.
Y'all wanna get started?
Yes,
Yeah, we
please.
can.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh.
Appreciate you.
I thought we were in for playing.
Now, let's get it.
Now Blake will come.
Blake Depp on scone.
Alright, in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Let's start spilling. This has been there. Rock that episode 48. Como você estás, people? Prince, how you doing?
Everything's good, brother. You already know how the Flatbush Corner stay. Salute to all my people out there. Matter of fact, rest in peace to my man Fizz D. Again, he used to represent Church Ave, then he moved to Canarsie with the 78 crew, but he passed away. You know, he ain't reached that 50-yard line, that 50 age, you know what I mean? And that's crazy. Health is wealth, man. Everybody gotta get theyself together. You know what I mean? And check theyself out at this time, because we dying too young. You know what I mean? But on a lighter note, yo, big up my man Guns for going live from Trinidad at the carnival on Instagram. Yo, whoever follow my man Big Guns, they'll know what I'm talking about. Yo, he's showing like if we was there. You know what I mean? So he always did, we never did. So salute to Guns and his live and all of that. And salute to Sadat X and El the Sensei. They out in Moscow right now on their tour for the XL album. Yeah, they doing their numbers out there. So, yo, safe travels to y'all. You know what I mean? And happy birthday to Classic from RLPC. You know what I mean? He had a wicked dance last night at Plenty's Paradise, Depon Rajas. You know what I mean? So it's good to see him, you know, make another solar return. You know what I mean? And then everything is just pushing forward. You know what I mean? Salute to us as always, man. Cause
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that.
yes, please. Yo, I can't keep from smiling.
Blake Lowington.
Yes, Blake. Yes, Blake. Yeah, man.
And he got his Payless Sketels on.
Yeah.
He got his Payless Sketel
We
booms
gonna
on.
talk about it. Yo, Blake,
Oh
yeah,
my
let me
God.
let you unzip or whatever. What you wanna shoot something?
Real quick, I'm gonna plug friend of the podcast, Sir Digny.
Mhm.
He brought out his debut album of Ancient Gods.
Yes,
This is
sir.
Long Island. It's available on all streaming platforms, all platforms where you can find music. 10-track LPs produced by Ice Rocks, Mr. Green, and Stu Bangers. Guest appearances from Terminology, A.G. the Coroner, Rob Markman, and Crime Apple. And at the end of this podcast,
No mayhem on
we'll
there?
have, no, not me, him. We'll have
I saw his producers.
another song off the album. It's called The Nightman. I think it's with Rock Ness and A.G. the Coroner. So after this podcast, you know, tune into it. He had one off of the It's Racks episode. He had a song on there with Aries, with Terminology and Crime Apple, which was dope. Check that out. Blake, real quick. Blake's coming here with tags on his clothes
Yo, you know,
and Sketel booms on.
I wanted to bring up something too. You know, we always representing you know, our headquarters now is like Cherries. You know what I mean? 216 Malcolm X. Well, Team Mag is having a function, well, really a fundraiser for Science Lab in Haiti. So we want to definitely see y'all come out there to Cherries.
Shout out to E-Corner.
You already know. Yeah, he hold it down solid for everybody. You know what I mean? When the weather break, we going that backyard is so
But look,
humongous.
everybody was sleeping on it last year.
Right.
He was, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give you some dates on that fundraiser later on, but
we was going there
Go
last
on.
year, and the food is good there. First of all, the food is real good there.
definitely.
So, you know, last year everybody was a little sleeping on it. So It's a good spot. The backyard.
Nah, the ambiance be crazy. Yeah,
Yeah, you put in. You got the DJ booth there. The food is good.
no doubt.
Drinks is good.
Yeah, right.
Always,
The atmosphere
always.
is great. I've been trying to tell people because we was like one of the first people going there because it's my dude.
No
So
doubt.
he told me about it. He was like, yo, come through. He was like, yo, look at the back. I'm like, wow, this shit is nice. It has so much potential there.
True
You know what I
indeed.
mean?
True
So,
indeed.
Yeah,
Nah,
Cherries, man.
We get it lit.
So, real quick, Blake, how you doing?
Everything's alright, man.
You got your Sketel booms on.
Mm-hmm.
Pay less special with the
Say
P-wing
something,
on.
man. You already know.
Pay
man.
less special
What's
with
the
the
thing?
peeling on.
What's the
These
thing
ain't-
that
your
These
butt
is
clap.
not no pay less. Look, this is murder right here.
You couldn't wear them
You
ankle
look like-
socks yesterday though with that snow.
Nah,
You didn't wear
Matter
them
of fact,
Payless schools.
I didn't even wear these until I got to the hallway. I put them on.
That's how you do it. I already know. Cause this
I'm
is
not wearing these
wardrobe.
out.
This
Yeah,
is
but
wardrobe.
It's for him. It's really for him.
No, it's for us.
Yes, yes.
Cause the people want to see them.
Yes.
They want to
listen.
see them.
You
These
So
are a body right here.
No
you
doubt.
already know these are a body.
You are a
I'm
slave to the label right now.
My dude, these are so comfortable, it's not even funny. These are not no cheapies, man. I'm telling you.
Listen,
Ain't no
Payless
cheapie.
loves you right
These
now.
not no cheapie.
Payless loves you right now. They
Skidoo
love you
Doops.
right now. They need to give you an endorsement.
you already.
Yo, son, these are hard.
You heard.
Shout out to
These ain't no cheapies.
Shout,
Yo,
listen,
look.
Shout out to General Steele. I saw him yesterday in the street.
Right.
And you know what he told me about, right?
What he said?
Payless Sketel booms.
Bong.
News at 11.
And he was at
These
11.
shit
He'll be here
is
March.
hard.
Salute, salute.
Salute.
Salute to the album.
Hell yes.
Where's your mustache?
The Smith and Wesson, the All album.
Where's your
Please
mustache?
download, please.
Not shape, baby.
Oh, man.
Trying to
Look,
tell
I
you.
wasn't recognizing.
But anyway, we got a guest. Because, you know, we're pressed for time.
Facts.
He's a jack of all trades. He's also known as a reseller Jesus.
Mmm.
My man Don K.
Is that a bad word? Reseller? I think that's a bad word nowadays, right?
I'm saying it's well, first of all, thank y'all for having me.
Word.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. I love what you guys doing with this. Reseller,
It's a bad word nowadays.
to some people,
Right.
to some people,
Right.
I don't think it's necessarily I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing to be a reseller.
Right.
I mean, it's, you do it, you trying to hustle, you trying to make a living. There's nothing wrong with reselling. It's, you know, I mean, if you,
A means to survival.
But look,
it's supply and demand.
do
True
people,
indeed.
but you're a reseller, so right? So do people, I don't think people understand what goes behind. I don't think they understand what goes behind getting the items.
Mm.
It's not just walk in the store, get the item and walk out.
Sure.
You know, there's a lot of traveling, a lot of time, you know.
A lot of grease in the right palms
Do they
to get
Talk
what
about
you
it. Talk
gotta
about it.
get.
Explain it to them so they can understand, because I think they have a you know, they
They got it
misperceive it.
misconstrued.
They do. It's not, you know, it's not as easy as people think.
Mm-hmm.
And because they like say, oh, you raping people and you overcharging, but you don't understand. Look, you will know this. Price is based on cost. Or you know what I mean? What I pay is what I have to. You know what I mean? You got to pay for the time, the effort to run around. Right? Go into that.
Of course. I mean, you going, you taking, whether you taking the train or you driving or whatever, you taking time out of your life, you have to get paid
Compensated.
back. You have to get compensated for
Gas, toll.
gas, tolls. You know, you have to maybe, you know, like I said, pay somebody to let you, you know, get that, you know, so you can sell it. You have to, you know, it's just like having a job.
Exactly.
You know, you taking
Exactly.
time. You
Because
could be doing other things, but you going and you getting these items for people that can't get them themselves.
Right, or they don't have time to do
They
what you're
don't have
doing.
time.
I'll do the legwork for you. You might, you know, I don't know about you, but you're probably the same as me. I have a lot of working customers. They just don't have time to get around. You know what I mean?
And at the end of the day, if you don't want it, don't buy it.
We're not pulling nobody's arm.
Don't buy it, you know? You're providing a service. If someone would like to take you up on that service, they can. If they don't want
Right.
to, they're more than welcome not to.
Right, but I think as far as like, you know, because the thing is that we breaking people, but it's like if I pay cheaper for something, then I could charge accordingly. So I like the fact that the different resellers have different prices based upon their cost. I think that's good, you know. All right, he got it for $100 less than me or $50 less than me. Whenever he sells out though, here I am now. Now I'm for the people who didn't get a chance when he had it for 100. Okay, you still want it? Here I am, and vice versa.
And the thing is too,
You understand?
you holding the right sizes.
Listen, I know what you do, and I can see your coat. So it's not only the size. It's wait. It's the type of item. Because me, like, here's what me. I'm not trying to sell you clothes per se, because I could just go and get anything and just sell it. I'm trying to sell you what I would wear or a lifestyle more than clothes. I could, a 15-year-old could go to the store and just pick up everything and sell it. Sell. I'm not trying to do that. I want to sell you a lifestyle, what I think is dope. if you don't see me with it on my page, it's more than likely I don't like the item. I'm not gonna sell you nothing I wouldn't wear. How do you feel about that?
No, I mean, you basically a stylist. I mean,
Right.
more or less, you selling people
A
things. like you
tastemaker.
said. Exactly. I mean, a lot of people don't have that taste. A lot of people don't have that style. Style is something that you just can't, you have to have that keen sense of style. A lot of people don't have that. A lot of people just put together anything.
Sure.
So that's stuff. So some people need help with that, and
Right.
and a reseller can provide that. Can
Exactly.
be that stylist.
And there's a lot of us, so you have a variety.
Sure,
You understand?
you could pick and choose who you want to shop with.
Right.
Some people.
A little from him, a little from him, a little from him.
Right, or you could choose not to purchase from him.
Exactly.
Whatever whatever floats your boat.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, you're always gonna have people complaining.
Well, if you're not doing something right, if they're not complaining, you're not doing something right.
Exactly.
If they're not mad, then
If your name isn't in their mouth, then
anger usually means something's going good. It's what it is. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? People get mad when they see, and I think a lot of it is perception. They think we're millionaires. You understand what I'm saying? I think that's what it is too. That's what also, makes people a little, uneasy. Like, yo, I don't want to make him a millionaire. Like, oh, they get so much money. But really, how much money do you think I'm getting?
But, and on another note though, with this whole reseller and stuff like that, is people of an era that used to come from a half price sweater new.
I was gonna mention.
Again, that's cost. That's
No,
based on the cost.
no. In an era and in a times when they even evolved into that reseller game, like, oh, that's the game out here now.
That's what it is.
If
That's
that's
what
what
it
it is, and they still giving it to a lower cost than some of these resellers that just got put onto the game.
Right, but look, if you go into a store and you're paying full price, say there's one item left, we're just gonna be real, there's one item on the rack, and you get it to resell it, it's a hot item, you paid $100 for it, what are you gonna sell it for, $50? Are you an idiot? You gotta sell it you gotta make something, right?
Right.
So if I pay 50, then I charge accordingly, like, that's what people gotta understand. Certain people, let's just be real, if you're boosting, your price is gonna be different. And I can always tell who's doing what by just the price.
But you can't be
You
standing
understand?
firm to a fucking number. You gotta, everything gotta be negotiable, you know what I'm saying? And
Everything don't have to be. No,
Ah.
look. If you feel, when you go to Macy's, you don't tell them let's negotiate. They laugh at you out of the store.
Nah, but you supposed to be my peoples. All right, if I buy two,
Don't miss business with
listen.
pleasure.
If I buy two pieces, now I only want one piece, but to get the deal on that certain piece, I'ma buy a next piece. You ain't gonna give me a deal, family?
Would you do that at Macy's?
Yeah,
Right, but-
I would.
but
No. I would do it because when
I'm
I
trying-
always
I wanna allow you.
no, listen. But but I always try because when the nigga put in my N-word joint, but when that person cashing me out,
Yes.
I'd be like, yo, so use your employee discount on that.
That's different. That's,
So-
that's different than what you talking
You know
about.
what I mean? So but I'm asking him the same way I'm gonna ask you, like, yo, son, you can't do a deal with me. I'm gonna buy two pieces.
A deal. Give me
If it's
give-
150
give me a
and I'm asking
discount.
for it for 120,
Give
you
me a-
can't do that.
Give me a discount, not if I pay, not based on my cost. If I paid 120, then I'm just personal shopper.
But what if it been sitting in your trunk for mad long, and you trying to get it off? You not go down? I'm just asking
Depending on the item, depending how you
because
ask.
I know certain
Okay,
people.
I will.
I know certain people. Because it's been in their trunk for so long,
Yes, that
and it's your
happens.
size, they'll just give it to you because of your clientele
Of course,
on the
of course.
pieces that you purchased with them
Right.
for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
But look at this. You might understand what I'm about to say, and I'm just saying this. I'm just saying this.
I got you.
For argument's sake.
Right.
But this is really how I feel though. I don't think they could see us as a business. You hear what he said? We my family.
Right. We're always looking for that friendly
It's like you-
discount.
Why can't you look at us like a business? When you go into Macy's, you know if it's not on 20% off, you're not getting it. You still go and put your money down and walk out of the store with it. But for me, it automatic. You can't see me as the way you see Macy's, no matter what. Meanwhile, I try to make myself professional. I try to do everything professional and be a business.
But that's-
Now, will I give a deal to somebody? Of course, I will give a deal to somebody. But You have people that never even bought nothing for you.
Wanting that deal.
What's the lowest you could do?
I got you.
You
Nah,
never
I feel
bought
that.
nothing from me. We don't have no
We gotta
established
build a relationship, business relationship.
Nah, but I know this.
Uh,
You know, that deal stuff
yeah,
is
'cause-
tricky.
Cause I'm
You
recording
give it once, and then now it's every time. Excuse me. Now it's every time. Now it's every single time. And the deals become lower and lower and lower. Yo, let me get. Like,
Well, that's the problem. People tend to not support those closest to them. They want to support. They want to go and buy it on Polo.com and Macy's, and rather than put money in your pocket. You know, it might be it might be the same amount with the shipping and the tax and everything.
This is what I could say though. I don't really, most of my collection and stuff that I've accumulated within my years, I haven't known to go to stores and buy. I buy from my.
There's a lot of people like that.
Because I got connections that it's a phone call away, where now they see the seriousness of how I be laying out all these items, and they like, yo, how you got put on? Nah, and then I put them on to my street connects, which is accumulating more business to them. Like, yo, check my man Don, check my man Blake.
Mm-hmm.
They got it because, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people during that stadium winter stuff,
Mm-hmm.
when it was out, sold out immediately online.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew people like Andy, Polo store had it.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Shout out to Andy.
all day, you already know. And then I would have them draw the traffic to his way, which is giving him business, where at that time it was beneficial for me, cause now I walk in the store, you be like, yo, Prance, yo, thank you for what you did for me, for the business. Yo, we could do a deal now off of what you know what I'm saying?
I don't want to cut you off, but look, the other day somebody bought, what they bought from me? They bought two items from me, and 3 hats.
Right,
They bought the CP93 hats and 2 of the limited edition shirts.
I got you.
So he bought the the regular ones with the strap, the green one, the white one, and the red one. I forgot to move up the blue one. He didn't see it. I threw him the extra hat for free. He spent $600, $690. I said, yo, you got the blue hat? He was like, no, I don't got that one. It's all right here. I throw it in. I've given people deals.
Right.
Like,
You gotta bless the people,
but
man.
it's all how you, to me, it's all how you approach it.
That too,
That's
and you get what your hand calls for too.
Sure.
I mean, some people, Prance, you got history in the game that very few people have. You got connects that
Right.
very few people have. Is you asking for something is a lot different than one of these fly-by-night, just got into the
I
game
got you.
yesterday.
True.
Dudes wanna, they wanna purchase something. So, of course, you're gonna get the love and, just out of the love and respect that people have for you, you're gonna get that discount or
Sure
that,
did.
that offer first before somebody
But that's
else.
what I'm saying. I appreciate that love, but then I don't take it for granted when I have to give them more clientele. That
But y'all
person
gotta
that's blessing
understand-
me, I give them more clientele from different people that's not feasible to get
Understood.
to their ITs.
Understood. But
Right.
I think the people gotta
So
understand.
I think
a
it
little
balances
bit
out.
Is the cost sometimes. Like, it's not that easy to just throw a deal out there. Like I said, we're not here to be people's personal stylists, you know what I mean? But, we're here to make the moolah, you know what I'm saying? Of course. And we're here to provide a service, like you said, but, But I wanna ask you, how you feel about, cause now there's a lot of, the newcomers into the game, people trying to get in. Like, I think we was all new at one point.
Sure.
We were all newcomers. But I think now the newcomers are getting a little bit frowned on, and I wanna know how you feel about that. Cause I think they're needed, the new blood is needed.
I think it's definitely needed. For the culture to
Keep going.
to keep going.
Yeah.
But it's you definitely. It's just that some of the newcomers, I don't know.
They need to be, you gotta take them under the wing.
You
can't just
some-
shun them away if they
Right,
don't know
no,
something.
definitely not. Because like you said, we were all newcomers at one time. We all had to start from somewhere. We weren't just
I started with a peeling t-shirt, be just one.
right. You know what I mean?
Somebody gave it to me.
I started with some little pony stuff.
Right.
But at some point, we were all newcomers, so we definitely need that for this to evolve and go forward. You know what I mean?
I think in all aspects too.
Yeah.
For the resellers, for the culture itself.
it's definitely needed. I mean, some of the newcomers, can I,
Elaborate.
Be
Don't be
careful.
scared, man. Just say
How
it.
do you
man.
how do you feel
Tread lightly.
when you know they want to be treated like they certified, like they got stories behind
I don't know those
them?
people. You see those people out there like that?
Oh,
Well,
I see
a lot-
plenty, yeah, I
Thank
see
you.
plenty of them.
Thank
I
you.
see plenty of them. There's a lot of people that
Because of their age, they feel like they're from that era in the grit
Right.
of it.
I mean, Brooklyn.
And this is I'm talking about pre-social media.
Definitely. I mean, Brooklyn in the 80s and 90s, you know, in the epicenter of where this whole thing
Mhm.
started. If you weren't known, if people didn't know you, you know, now to come and say, yeah, I was doing this back then and doing that. You know, I mean, people had to know you. It's a small world. That culture was. I knew Prince back then.
True
You know what I mean?
indeed.
I knew a lot of people. A lot of people could vouch. You know what I was doing back then.
Flappers,
You know?
Word up.
This guy.
Oh, you from Flapper?
I'm from Flop.
Where?
Newkirk.
Thank
You
you.
come what?
Plaza. Newkirk Plaza.
Let them know.
My grandmother lived-
Yo,
my
and I
grandmother
mean to
lived
cut
up
you off,
Brooklyn.
but shout out Miss Keegan on the live right
She's-
now.
she's on the live.
Yes.
Looking
Shout
for
her out. You already know. We out here. We doing big
So
things.
I stepped out for a minute. What did you guys talk about?
But congratulations, like what in July you had got married?
Yes. To
Man down.
yes. Actually remarried.
Thank
Oh,
you.
man down.
Let
Twice.
me know.
Let's
Yeah.
Resurrected,
you know,
then killed
that's
again.
the love of my life.
True
you know.
indeed.
Definitely, you know, we made it official again.
No doubt.
God bless.
As you
know,
should.
Thank you.
God
Thank you.
bless you on that marriage stuff because I can't do it.
Let me
It's not
ask
for
you.
everybody.
She's
It's
in
not for
she's in
everybody.
law too?
Huh?
She's into law as well?
She likes it, but she
Certain
wears it
things.
probably a little more because I like it. You know, like
Right.
a lot of women. You know,
Right,
there's
right.
some women that are really into it.
But when they
And,
come through together, they come through together.
But I tend to make sure that, you know, when she steps out, you know, like Prince
They
said.
got some
Right.
wicked women
Proper.
stuff, boy. They got some
She
nice
compliments you fresh.
Yeah, definitely. As an old woman should. You
True
know, if we in this,
No
you
doubt.
definitely gotta, you know.
As
No,
long
You
as
know how that
You
is. You
already
know how
know.
you know, your wife, you know.
Appreciate
That
it.
becomes natural, right? It's just, what else they gonna do? They're gonna gravitate to it.
They gravitate towards it, you know what I mean? But, you know, if I wasn't into it, there's good chance she wouldn't be into it, you
That's
know?
it.
But
What's your favorite piece?
my favorite piece,
Mm.
right now, of all time.
Of anything.
Wow. Of all time?
Or you
that's
could say
tough.
your favorite group, your line or whatever. If you can't
I
pick
mean,
just
my
one.
one favorite piece that I loved, probably more than any other piece when I had it back then, was probably
Ooh.
the Suey Ski
Yo,
sweatshirt.
go ahead. But shout out Polo contest man. Ed Michelle.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he just, you know, he's on our live. He
Mhm.
coming up with a good question.
What
Like,
is it?
yo, Polo was the first social media back then.
Yeah, I agree with that. Somebody,
Yeah, that's-
we the first hype
That's
beast.
crazy. Right. Right.
Shit been
that's
selling
crazy.
out in the stores since
Shout
forever.
out, my dude.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of items was like that.
No
This is
doubt.
nothing new.
Ed, I got a lot of love for Ed, man. I know Ed from back then.
And for some reason, the live is popping today. I
Oh, yeah.
guess it's
'Cause it's
for the
early,
podcast,
people still
and
home.
and it's morning time. But shout out Ali.
Ali is online.
A noble savage.
Hi,
You know what I
Ali.
mean?
What's going on? I haven't
You
spoken to
already
you
know.
in a while.
Yeah. Friend of the podcast.
Yeah, he got it.
Woo!
Check out his Instagram.
Breakbeat Lou
But look,
is on here.
let's talk about that coat.
My dude, you already know. So
Anyway,
appreciate
let them
y'all.
know how much is that coat.
But forget about the price.
Need
Everybody
y'all.
Hold
can't
on,
put that on.
hold on. How much is that coat?
I don't know. Might
I
be
know
on
how much
sale
it
Good
right
answer,
now.
good
Might be on
answer.
sale right
Good
now.
answer. I do the same thing. Good answer.
Might be on sale right
Yeah.
now. I'm gonna tell
If
you.
you don't know how much it is, then
I know how
The
much it
low
is.
low, the low
I can
low.
say it, but
just show the coat, man. They know.
because we spoke about it already. But anyway,
But look, everybody
Did-
can't pull that off.
Nah.
But he does this though. He does this.
That's what I'm
Remember
just
the
saying.
one you
People
had
scared
on,
of
the
that
other
type of
long
shit.
joint you had on, and
I mean, you
Brooklyn
know,
Bridge.
I tend to look for things that not everybody's gonna wear
That-
all the
that's what I'm
time.
talking
You know what I mean? I tend to.
yeah, you're not gonna see nobody with that.
Nah.
That sexual chocolate over there.
Now with the matching shirt and all of that.
He-
like,
he doing it right now.
Come on.
That's El Presidente right now. What we drinking? Presidente. Ooh,
Hey.
see that? See how it flows? Anyway, did y'all talk
Yeah.
about what you think about the whole retro thing? Or
I mean, even the retros are like the newcomers, you know, it's to keep the line going, you know, the line was getting stale for a while. They came with the retros, you could, some of it is good, some of it isn't, I mean, you take it or leave it, whatever floats your boat, whatever you like.
Right. Cause now I'm coming across people that are saying now, they don't even want vintage, they want the retro stuff.
Right.
They're like saying,
That's
well,
me.
listen, you're like the ringleader of that bullshit. But anyway.
But hold on, let's get into that. Why is that bullshit? I don't understand. Why would you call that
listen,
bullshit?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead.
Because the vintage stuff has a place, just like the retro stuff has a place.
Sure.
So I don't think you should just be so pro one way and not the other. Just
I think you
appreciate
should let the
everything.
people live, my dude.
The retro stuff wouldn't exist without the vintage stuff.
That's what I'm
I mean,
saying, like-
I mean, it's because of the love for the vintage.
Because
that the
people
retro
like Blake,
was
they
born.
come and they wear these Payless shoes with king patches on. That's why he got people acting like that. They don't know they lost.
I don't got nobody doing nothing, man.
You remember that
I
song?
don't got nobody doing nothing.
You remember that song Lost in the
I
Storm?
don't got nobody doing nothing.
But you trying to sell it to
People
them.
can relate. They see me with it or they see it up there, like,
Right.
okay, that is nice. They
We
just
trying to
relate.
sell it to the people, and we trying to tell you like, nah, that's a no-no. Everything else is a go-go, but that's a no-no.
Listen, you gotta let the people decide. They decide what's a go-go, not you or me. You
But-
just put it out there, people gravitate towards it, that's it.
Those are some nice Payless shoes though.
Facts.
They are.
Facts.
Man, $125 and this
They
is
come
fire.
cool, though?
Of
They come
course, man. I'll take it off, you could look at it. You got the leather sole on the inside. These just ain't cheapies, man.
Cause Ralphie footwear, you know, tended to be.
Tell him, he
Thank
don't
you.
understand.
That talk.
But no,
We
But
had-
somebody
we
at
had-
this table got a lot of Ralphie footwear. I got evidence. I got text messages. Look at these. I can look at what I pulled out of my closet.
Facts. Facts. Yeah. You're right. Because I was trying to forewarn you that we been there, rock
I've been
those.
too.
So that's a no-no now. Cause
Yo,
back
look.
then it was a
Look,
no-no.
You on Flatbush Corner with me. So
Listen,
stop.
listen.
Them Church Avenue together.
Listen,
Relax.
why? Facts. Facts on that.
We on Church
Check-
Avenue together, B. I'm on Argyle, you on where you at?
Why would if I had them from back in the day, why would the sole be so fresh?
Exactly.
That means they was Bobos. Like, yo, I just bought them and be like, yo, that's way down my line.
What's the key word?
Yeah,
What's the key word? I bought them.
True.
I bought them. You walked out of the store with those.
To,
You're not allowed to say nothing else
because
after
like I said, I always try to puzzle my shit, like piece by piece by piece. So, and I'm a head to toe type of dude. You can tell by today. You know what I mean? I got the cardigan, the rock, the hat, and you the same way. You a head to toe kind of dude. So to tell you,
These ain't cheap, man.
he
These
said
ain't
the
cheap.
insole is different.
But look,
Nah,
these
I'm on
ain't cheap,
different
man.
insole.
These ain't
Look,
cheap,
with
man.
nice suede.
You
We
scuffed
got it
already,
though.
you.
Look. Now I got that creep for you.
You 40 below me already.
It's all good.
So I'm
It's all
thinking,
good.
you know, I'm trying to think outside the box. I'm thinking, you know, Don didn't have enough time. Our other guest is actually here too.
That's what's up.
So I think we should, you know,
Just blend it in.
We should just blend it in.
How the mic
So-
work?
We have to ask Rez, can we get
Yes.
another mic? Por
You might
favor.
have
The best
Who is
engineer.
that?
The
In the
best
building.
engineer in the world.
You already
In the
know.
building.
The best-
Oh!
Hey.
That's the Supreme Clientele mic.
Is this for me?
That's the Supreme Clientele mic. Look.
Bags.
So this will be one episode instead of two. You know, we just gotta do this sometimes. Cause I mean, you know, Don, he didn't have to me his just due. You know, I had to run out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we just gonna keep it going.
We're gonna rock and roll.
You good?
As
You
we
good?
always
Keep it
do.
going.
Yeah, I'm definitely good with that.
You know, you're too key.
Woo.
Too key. So,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna worry about
yeah,
that
so
paper
do
shit.
a little mic check.
Ear.
Here.
Am I too close?
Nah. Yeah, fix it up.
You gotta rap into that. You can't just talk.
Yo, word, right? I
That'd be a
gotta like
rap.
hold it like
That's
this.
the
and
Supreme
listen.
Clientele mic, man.
So we'll introduce her in 4 minutes. We got 4 minutes of the old show. So knucklehead. So Don, what else you got going on?
You know, I'm just,
And they know of you.
they know.
When I say they know of you, you know who I'm talking
The
about.
people them.
The people. You think you low? You ain't low, buddy.
Nobody's low.
We got pictures of you in the wall.
Yo, you know how remember the movie Usual Suspects?
Yeah.
And they got everybody on the board? Yeah, he's definitely on the board.
Blake is on the board, but they make fun of him.
Oh, Blake.
Francis on the board.
Okay.
He's a legend.
Thanks.
You're on the board, legend. See, you gotta get to this status.
I'm on my own side, B. Look, you
Nah,
gotta,
you gotta
look,
work.
well, here's what you gotta stop doing. Trying to
Nah,
tell me
yeah.
to be like other people.
That's big
My
retro.
dude, I don't give a
Big
fuck about
retro.
nobody. Man.
Nah,
You
nah,
already know
you
that.
already.
I be my own. I'm my own president. I don't
That's
give
why
a
we get
fuck
along.
about nobody.
See, listen,
All I gotta try to be is me. That's
Listen, I
it.
just want to say this. Listen, we joke around, play around, but me and Blake been friends for years.
That's what's up.
Nah,
It
you gotta hear the
ain't
phone
It
conversation.
ain't no hard feeling. You know what I'm saying? It
They
ain't
gotta
no-
hear the phone
Oh
conversation.
yeah, the phone conversation are worse than this. So you know what I'm saying? What you're getting here is like the
Filter, a
yeah,
little
the
bit
filter version.
I got
A lot
a
of people's
question
around.
from Ali
What is that?
too. That's crazy, right? He on and he vocal on it.
What is
Well,
that?
he said like, where does it go from here? For the company or the culture? Like, what's the next level?
Keep
Basically?
retro
What
and
do you
that's
think
it.
You can
The
start.
next level.
You can start that.
I mean, they've already embraced the culture, which is something they've never done before. Polo fan style and
Mhm.
asking people, for votes on what type of, what to bring back and everything. So, it's a different time. I'm
They
used to,
getting people more involved,
yeah,
right?
I'm used to
for real.
the era where they shunned us, I mean, people thought they embraced us because, Tyson Bedford was a model or whatever,
Right.
but, they didn't really embrace the culture or anything. It was
Not
more,
at all.
we're still marketing.
And that
to-
was the thing. I didn't mean to cut
No,
you
it's
off.
fine.
But remember we was talking earlier, I was saying in that era when I seen that Tyson Beckford thing, that's what gave me the kind of knowledge or the brainstorm to kind of use Jiggy as a major platform for the brand too, to try to get sponsorship from him. So my Toss It Up and my Raking It Dough was full of Polo at that collection in that era because of me trying to market, like try to come to them at that time with a proposal like, yo, we this new rap group, we young, we dance, we energetic, we worldwide, we globally known, so let us get some of them pieces for free, cause you see the love of it. But nah, it ain't go that way.
Because that was that time, they wasn't embracing the
No
culture.
doubt.
Right now, if the group was around now,
Right.
that might have happened.
So this is what I'm saying, for John now to say like I'm a heavy hitter on that board up there, I respect that because I've never stopped doing what I wanna do. That's why I like this Been There Rock That platform is kinda like my new kinda jiggy shit because me and John brainstorm like, yo, we gonna just rock pieces on every episode, different joints to show like our collection, you know what I'm saying? And what we've been bringing to the table for all these years, like we need to be recognized in our just do up in them rooms, you know what I'm saying?
You need to this is what I was thinking about this shit too.
Right.
And this goes for I think a lot of rappers, but you should do those 2 videos over.
I heard that a couple of times.
You should do that shit over.
And when we went to Miami,
that
son,
was spoken
do that
about.
shit
You and
over.
Salim.
Be
me and
both of
Salam
them.
Remy,
Both of them.
me and Salam Remy.
Do the
so-
videos over
Yeah.
again.
Over?
Prince, we got any more beers?
Nah, we good. We got beers and everything. You know, it's sponsored by Presidente.
I need a refill.
Whoever need, we got it. It's going. But no doubt, I've been hearing that a lot.
that
I
we
don't
don't.
know if that wave would go globally because I got a lot of famous dancers that would like to be involved in that worldwide where I could catch like France, London, Japan, and catch the Toss It Up. And them like be by Tokyo.
But look,
What?
do it-
That would be crazy.
Do it over the same
Global.
exact way, but just with different clothes on. The same exact thing, just different clothes on.
By the church and all of that.
Everything, coming out of the
106 and
sewer, all
Park,
that shit.
Come out the sewer.
I
You
do.
just want to reenact it. You don't
Yes,
want
with new clothes.
Yeah, but we gonna do the same thing. But Japan
Big
would
rays in your beard.
exactly. Japan would do the Stadium '92 thing because that's where they started and really caught the eye and the love for it. So they'll already rep
You don't
that
think that
era.
video has
We
something to
could
do
do
with
the
it?
new wave era and the retro or whatever because we're bringing it to another level. You know what I'm saying? As we did yesteryear in '92.
What was Ali's second question? So you answered the first one, right?
Yeah, that was it.
So that was the other question.
Yeah.
No, I just think where we going as far as like with retro and stuff like that. I just think look at the imprint is from Nike. Think with the retro Jordan brand and stuff like that. I think Polo's going the same route. I mean, because you can see all they're doing is just they're gonna start bringing stuff out. They're gonna start bringing stuff different colors,
Right.
just different stuff. I mean, it's the same
It's a
pattern.
sneaker game.
Yeah, it's the same pattern, and it's gonna end the same way how Jordan Brand is gonna end.
It's even on
Jordan Brand
it's even on
ended.
StockX. It's even
But
on
what, right? But what I'm saying is, it's gonna end to like people are just gonna get tired of buying old stuff, new colorways, different. That's the whole thing. It's already a blueprint of how they're gonna do it, and they're just gonna do it to try to make as much money as possible.
I'm just thankful that he didn't try to hybrid the cross flag.
The way he did with the 92 ski.
He left, exactly.
I
He left all of that kind of like
He left it alone.
authentic and you know what I'm saying, the tricolor and the rug and the hoodies and the rugby and everything.
For now.
For now, true.
For now.
But I wouldn't mind the
Right.
green and blue one.
I know them knits is coming soon too. That's when the jig's up. When the cross flag knit come, mad people gonna be vexed. For real.
I mean, he's doing a little, you know, little windbreaker with a little Polo 92 down the arm,
Right.
a little, you know, cross flags on the chest that says 87. So you know, it's a little confusion there. Little.
Yeah, what about the circle ski with 92 in the back?
Yeah, it's
That don't
not-
make no sense.
A lot of that going on. A lot of that.
Just leave it. Also, last week was the capsule show for women. I was there,
Right.
and the Coterri show, which is for vendors only. So you have to be a retailer to actually get in. And I do have an online store, so I got in. There's like 500 brands, women's clothes, men's clothes.
Ralph was there?
No, Ralph was
I
not
don't-
there. But
It's
I'm
up and
saying-
coming? It's up and
Nah, it's
coming?
not up and coming. It's like you understand. There's other clothes other than Ralph Lauren.
Of course
I
there is.
understand that.
A lot of heat.
And it's a lot of heat. I actually met a representative from StockX, so we will be getting some goodies soon. Yeah, it's like it's a real big world out there. People don't just think it's just Ralph Lauren. There's a lot of
It was never just Ralph Lauren.
and even at the capsule show, it's brands that I'm saying are just doing it, making millions and millions of dollars that you don't know of.
No doubt.
You know, you just have to do your homework.
Is Ralph the biggest street brand? Did he become the biggest street brand?
No, I don't think so.
What's bigger than Ralph in the streets?
Bigger than Ralph in the Street Supreme.
Thanks.
That's not true.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of people that's not from the streets that's on
Supreme
Supreme.
bring stuff out
I'm
for
talking the
1
streets,
week.
man. The
I'm
streets.
telling you the
And
street.
sell out.
The
Because you're
streets.
just thinking of New York.
The
You
streets.
guys think
I'm
of
thinking
around
of
the-
the
around
streets,
the
not
world.
the Chinese guys from and the Asians from all the other countries.
Supreme is
These
one of the
suburb
most-
kids that come down to Manhattan to buy Supreme and go
but
back.
you're just talking
The
about New York.
streets.
You're
I'm
just
talking about the
New York.
streets.
The streets. Okay, the streets is all over.
Streets.
The streets is not just New York. It's LA streets.
I
It's
understand that.
Seattle
But
streets.
I think Ralph is deep in the streets.
Yeah, but he's not as deep as Supreme.
You know why Ralph is deep in the streets?
streets.
Because of
He's deep.
because of Macy's last act and shit like that.
Yo, you know why
That's
Ralph is
Ralph-
big in the streets?
Yo,
Because he's
my
been doing
G.
it since the 80s and Supreme just came out. So he got a whole
But
bunch of
when
people.
no, but this is what I'm saying. All the dudes that used to wear the rocker wear and the state property stuff, they wear Ralph now.
But you-
Because it's at their price range. Ain't nothing wrong with
Listen.
that because if they a family man or whatever, they always wanted to wear the Ralph, but it wasn't
might have been-
obtainable to them.
Or-
So the last act, I ain't saying people catch me up in there. My dude Dallas Penn, salute to him. He always talk about the last act and what kind of special deals and yo, come get this and our size and all of that. So yo, salute to that because it changed the dynamic. Like, yo, you ain't gotta wear no state property and rock. Now wear some low. Be out there. But don't have a story to tell like, yo, I was there when it was there.
Because you weren't.
Facts.
You weren't
But look,
there.
that's the whole bottom
And you
line.
didn't rock that.
Exactly.
So
But
listen,
look.
you gotta understand. Up there, they're trying to be like Supreme.
Uh-huh.
You have to
Thank
That's a
understand.
bad look.
You have to understand.
That's
Why
right.
you think they're trying to be like them? Because Supreme has an audience to where they know that stuff is gonna be out for 1 week. You gotta cop it then, and after that week, it's something else.
Supposedly there's a collab in the works between them.
Supposedly.
Mm.
Supposedly.
I have to tell you, I won't fuck with
No
that.
comment. But anyway.
Tell you right now.
Oh,
That will boycott that shit like a motherfucker.
casualties.
I'm telling you right now.
That Flatbush corner over there is
It's lit.
going crazy right now.
That's
Everybody
50,
know when the music shut down and the bottles you start hearing bottles in a Flatbush dies, yo, start running out.
Gunshot is next. Gunshot is next.
Oh man.
So other than that, we're just waiting for our guests to come back.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. We here. We having a great time.
Come
This is
on,
nice.
come on in here, come on in here. But anyway, we have another guest. She's an artist. She does, I mean, dope art. She was just in the art battle at what's that? What do you call that place?
The Poison Rouge, I think?
There you
Yeah.
go. You gotta speak into the mic though.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, good name.
Hi.
So, BT, what's good?
Here. What's up?
What's going on?
Thanks for
Welcome to
having me.
Been There, Rock That. Glad you could come.
It's my first time on podcast.
You
so-
know, you finally answered your phone.
Yes.
Because every time I text you, you don't answer for
I'm a
days.
bad texter. I'm so sorry. It's nothing against anyone, but it's like, I'm sure we can all relate.
Yeah,
You see it? Oh, sorry.
Guilty, I'm guilty of that.
You see a text and it's like, oh yeah, okay. And then you forget. It's bad. I need to work on
Please work on your text skills. Because
Yeah.
we be trying to, you know what I'm saying?
You know who's
link you up
weird
with
though?
certain
The people
stuff.
who
We
always
just
got
trying to be
No, no, no.
that. We're
official.
trying to make movements. I
the
So-
people, but look, the people who always got their phone in their hand and they still bad texters.
Yeah.
So do you always have your phone in your hand?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So you see the text, you just
Yeah,
ignore it.
It's
that's
not
better.
I get to
ignoring.
it. I get to it.
After
It-
that,
Like that.
It's
That's
more
good.
like I'm processing it. I'm digesting what you said.
I'ma stick a pin in it.
See, you know what
I'm
it
gonna
is?
just forget.
I gotta get on her priority list. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Because everybody has a priority list.
that's fact.
There's certain people that they're like for instance, if your homegirl texts you, you'll be like, oh, blah, blah, blah.
Not
But then
it's-
if it's somebody else, you're like, I'll get them in a couple days, whatever. So I gotta move up on the priority list. I got it.
You
I
moved
got
up.
it.
You're there.
I'm there.
Yeah, there we go.
If we could get out on a Sunday, yes, you
Yeah.
definitely did.
Yes.
So anyway.
You know, we appreciate you coming out so early.
So-
Thank you.
Just let the viewers know. So how long have you been doing your art?
My whole life. I have sketches from when I was little,
Mhm.
and they're always weird. I love weird shit. Even when I was little, like you can look at my stuff and it just seems odd. I don't know. I've
Right.
always been into it.
Right. What basically got you into drawing?
My parents said that they just kind of gave me crayons and I did my thing. And then it just kind of progressed from there. Like in high school, I didn't really consider it to be a career
Mhm.
until they were like, "Oh, go to college for this."
Right.
And then I was like, "All right,
Where'd you
I
go?
can do this." I went to FIT. Yeah, I didn't want to go there though.
Why?
Where'd you want to go?
I wanted to go to a regular college because I was like, "Oh, it's 70% women." I was like, I didn't want to do that. How sad is that? I was like,
She's like,
like
yo,
I wanted
what's
like
going
the
on?
college experience, you know? And I was like, "Oh, 70% women." I was like, "That's whack."
That's to keep you focused on your craft.
Yeah,
Word,
it did.
get the
I
moolah.
I loved it. I mean, that was just me being stupid and 18, but
So good.
yeah, I'm glad I went there.
And to rub elbows with that girl power.
Yeah,
in
no.
your generation. You
For
know what I'm
sure,
saying?
for sure.
Whoever was moving up in that fashion world,
Yeah.
you was amongst.
Right.
And
I
you should
was.
be honored to even be enrolled in a FIT.
How is it?
You
Yeah,
know what I
I
mean?
learned
Because
that.
anytime you heard you meet a girl and you be like, yo, I go to FIT. Like, oh, where you on
Yeah.
on your way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You try to keep her close. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know she might be the next Donna Karen or whatever back
Yeah.
then. So I
Sure.
salute you just for even getting there. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you. I mean, I was in the illustration department,
Uh-huh.
and you can tell because there's well, it's different now. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers. Salute.
Mm-hmm.
Come by.
There's a bunch of different buildings, and you can tell when you're in the fashion building, and then as you start walking, you get through design and photography and illustration. It just gets shittier. It's like everyone's dressed really nice in the fashion area, and then once you get to illustration, it's like the couches are dingy and there's paint everywhere. That's where I was. But it was nice to see the girls walking around in their heels and whatnot.
No doubt. It's all good.
Just wasn't me.
As long as you was part of it.
Yeah.
So what I saw was that because we have a mutual friend,
Yeah.
Ileana.
Yes.
I saw the art show and I see this girl dancing. So at first I saw the dancing. I was
Oh.
like, 'cause I was like, what the hell's going on here? And then I saw she was drawing, doing her art and dancing at the same time. I said, what the fuck is this?
Mm.
So it basically got me looking, and then when I saw the finished product, I was like, God damn. So then I hit up Ileana, like, this girl, she dope.
Wow. Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? So how do you get your style? Because I don't see nobody doing what you're doing.
Really? That's such
There's
a
nobody
compliment.
sitting there
Thank you.
gyrating and drawing at the same time.
I just happen to like to just shake my room and paint. So just like when the
Yo,
music's playing,
yeah.
you know.
Listen, check the
Yeah.
Instagram. You can see it. This is real. It's
Yeah.
real. Very real.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that art battle thing is fun because so what it is, it's a painting competition and you have to go there, no reference, nothing, and you're against. It's 12 artists all together,
Mhm.
And basically you have to do a painting in 20 minutes in front of a live crowd, and then they vote for you, and you can move to the final round, which is a 30-minute painting, but it's all on the spot.
Right.
But I prepare for that because I have anxiety. When it comes to that, like, I don't want to be whack. So I'm just like, I come up with my vision
It's
first.
called drive. It's called drive. It's not called anxiety. That's drive.
All right, there
I
we
mean,
go.
yeah. I mean, you looked okay on the video. It looked like you just was in your element.
I painted that like 7 times the night before. I didn't sleep.
That's what I'm
Honestly.
saying.
I timed myself. I was
That's
like, I'm
what I
gonna
was
get
about
this
to
done.
ask.
Yeah,
Is it a routine kind of thing? You gotta set yourself up, like what you're gonna do
I do. I don't
with
know.
the song, or
Oh
they
no,
play a
no, they
random
play whatever.
song.
Yeah, no,
Oh, okay.
that's not part of the act. That's just me being, you know.
Got you. All right.
Yeah.
I ain't know what, you know what I mean? That could have been a thing because now certain rappers now, they be having live artists on their stage while they're doing a song.
That's
They'll do it, and by the end of the song, they'll have a finished piece.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I didn't know if that was how you was doing your
I'm
way.
open to that. I've had people reach out to me. I haven't done it yet,
Gotcha.
but I mean, I'd definitely be into that. So
Like
maybe,
Exactly.
shout out my boy Xavier El Mundo, right? He has something down at the Lancy where he has like themes. Like he'll have like a Wu-Tang theme, and then his DJ, shout out DJ Talim, he'll play like all Wu-Tang stuff, and then he'll have live artists there just
That's so
doing
cool.
themes of Wu-Tang, whether it's the W, whether
Right.
it's the group or a group member or a song, interpretation and art, you know what I mean? So
That's a great concept. I love it.
I'll put you on to him
Please.
and definitely line you up,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
for sure. That's dope. I like
Say
that.
no more.
Yeah.
Because she started doing commissions and everything now, so.
Yes. I'm just saying yes to things. Just like this. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna say yes.
I mean it's 2019, right? And it's still like the first quarter of the new year.
Yeah.
So you gotta get
It's already
into
March.
you gotta get into a lot of stuff. So by the summer, you start,
Yeah.
you know, getting your feet wet in them different
Planting
other
seeds.
circles. Exactly.
Yeah.
There
For
you
sure.
You just have to know when to say yes and know when to say no.
That's my issue too. It's like, because I also work a full-time job because I'm a graphic designer for an event design company. So the commissions and the paintings and everything I do, that's all extra.
Right.
I mean, I want that to be my full-time thing. Obviously, it's my passion, but I need to make money.
No
Right.
doubt.
It's-
As will all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need to learn how to say no when it comes when it comes to commissions, because I need to focus on my personal work as well, like build myself as an artist. And when you have people saying, I want this, that's cool. Like, I want to give you what you want, but at the end of the day, it might not be something that I want.
But at the time, I think in 2019, again, it's like that's the new wave. Like even if you got your passion and your hobby you doing, you need to still keep that 9 to 5 to maintain the bills,
Yeah.
so you could focus on your hobby, not stress free that you about to get a final notice or some shit. You know the bills and everything is
Yeah.
straight, so you could worry about your passion. You know what I mean? So.
Right.
Everybody that got a passion or whatever, once they got a grind, they should find some time to, you know, I know the kids and everything be coming in and you ain't got the time with that, but you can still find some time. You know what I mean? There's always that quiet time you need to find for yourself.
Right.
But look, is it your main goal to do commissions at the end of the day and do nothing else and just live off of that?
See, like,
And drop the 9 to 5 and just be an artist, like selling your work? Isn't that the goal?
that would be ideal. But okay, so here's the thing, like, I'm figuring this out just like everyone's figuring
Right,
things
right,
out, right? And
right.
we're all at different levels.
Mm-hmm.
For me, like, when I explain what I'm doing right now, I'm in a relationship with my art, right? So
Mhm,
that's
right.
why I went into this year, I'm like, I'm dating my work. Like, the time that I would spend FaceTiming someone or texting someone or going out to dinner with someone, it's like, no, I can use that for my artwork, right? So I'm trying to figure out, like, what I'm doing, like, where is it gonna go? I have an idea of what I want, but as far as, like, how to get there, I'm figuring it out. So it's like, I know what I'm doing, but I also don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But,
That's normal.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's normal. Don't worry about that.
Well, the artists I know, it's just you said, just keep, like you said, just stay focused on the art.
Yeah.
And kind of like it'll basically work itself, you know, with commissions and stuff like that. And you need to start getting yourself, you know, cross branding yourself like different areas. Like you know, I was talking to you about certain stuff, but yeah, once you start doing that, like he said, you can live off of that.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, artists in demand.
Sure did.
You know?
But at the same time, I mean, while she working and getting a pension, she can have a pension and be still eating off the art. That's
Is there an
the
artist
plan.
union?
I'm sorry?
Is there an artist union? Like how's this, like,
Because artists got
cause like, you know how they
They
got
got
the Screen
medical
Actors
and
Guild,
dental?
SAG and all that?
I don't know
Is
about
there,
that.
Alright, well.
is there like
I
a
don't know about
SAG for artists?
You know, I wouldn't be the person to know that honestly.
Mm.
I'm literally like,
Mm.
I didn't even look into that honestly.
Right.
I should.
that. Nah, the
Like he said, that's where you're-
grittiest artists be the ones that be winning, basically. The secret ones, the ones that do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cause see, your art can translate
I love
into
art.
fashion. It can translate into music. That's what I'm saying. Like you got,
Dip into.
man,
You got a
can just be-
website?
You can be.
I do. I just.
Yes,
got a
you just
website.
started it.
Yeah.
Plug that website, girl.
Yeah,
man,
for real.
BTWhatsGood.com.
And you can see your art on there? Everything is on there?
Yes.
You know what
everything's
killed
on
me?
there,
The
yeah.
video when you're
Oh, my
like,
promo?
yeah, and then you put the behind the scenes of it.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this
Because
girl's
I had
crazy.
people, they were like, "Ew, how did you get up there?" And that was actually a random dude that was down there that helped prop me up.
Yeah.
Well, no, he wanted to help prop me up, and I was like, "No, my friend's gonna lift me up. She's hold me by my butt," you know.
Right.
But he was like, "I can see you. I can see you." It's a funny video. You guys can see it, but yeah.
Yes, definitely check it out. So how long does it take you to actually do these works of art, the ones that you do?
Honestly, it
Yeah.
could take anything from like an hour, 20 minutes to like weeks, months. It just depends. I mean, I can.
How
be-
big is the pieces?
That's just like music. I do music, it's the same way. Well, you might make a beat in 2 seconds.
And you're like, "This is fire." I don't know.
yeah, then another time the beat might take you 10 hours. You might make a
Yeah.
beat and you don't think it's good, and somebody else be like, "Oh, that shit is
Mhm.
fire," and you're
Yeah.
like, "Nah."
Or you rework the same thing over and over
Yeah,
again until
yeah,
it
yeah.
transforms into something that you're like, it's not even close to what you started with.
Are you your own worst critic? Are you hard on yourself?
Oh, for sure. And I mean, I like criticism. But when I'm first getting it, I'm like, my initial reaction, because it feels like, I'm sure you can relate, like with music,
yeah.
it's like, that's your baby, you know, that's your kid.
Mhm.
So it's like, when people have something to say about my work, I'm like, oh, like I
No,
don't
you
want to
don't,
hear it.
you don't
but-
understand.
Yeah, I'm like, no, you don't.
You
I was like,
don't
no,
get it.
don't say it in front of her, you know. Like, but I do appreciate it, you know.
But that's
But
like that's basically like tough love.
Yeah.
Because if they ain't care, and if it wasn't nothing, they just be
That's a good point. I like that.
Yeah.
Look,
Constructive criticism.
yeah, because look, like he just
Don't
said.
let me be whack. Point out. if
Facts,
something looks
facts.
weird.
Because
Yeah.
I don't want you to be
Facts.
my teammate if I'm rolling with some whack
Ex-
shit.
Exactly.
Don't have people out here laughing at me. You're not telling me.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Exactly.
Nah. You already, man.
But
For
see,
real.
but you gotta be around real ones, and you gotta have real people in your camp.
Yeah,
For
because
sure.
I'd rather have a somebody to keep it real than
Yeah.
Yes, man.
Yes, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yes, man. Like
when
the
I tell
death.
you, them Pee Wee sneakers are crap.
Hold up. You wrong about
Wait, so
that.
these are from Payless?
I win.
How do you have the
I win.
The whole Apple
I
Payless?
win.
Okay.
Payless has clothes?
What?
Yup. No, they sell Polo at Polo.
Look, what do you think the P for? What do you think that P for? That's a new P. That's a new Payless
That's a new
brand.
logo. That's fire.
Look, these shits is fire. And you know it.
Yo, honestly, I respect it because I was in Payless not too long ago. I'm a Barbie shopper.
Listen, you can get those sneakers in Payless.
Dude, you can ask my girl, she's in the chat with me. I sent the picture, I was like, yo, are these sneakers fire or not? They were like chunky white ones from Payless, and all my girls were ripping me apart. They're like, Brianna, don't do it. And I was
Well,
like, I
All
don't
you gotta
know.
do, I'll get you one of them P
But look,
wing
next week I want you
patches.
doing.
I'll get you a P wing patch and you can
Yeah.
put it on them Payless and you be
Exactly.
just like my bro right here.
Brianna, listen, Brianna.
But meanwhile, he
Stay
got
away
he
from
got him in his closet though. I got the taxes. I don't respect nothing you say because he got he's just thrown off.
Oh my god, how did that even happen?
Oh, hey,
it's so
hey,
good.
hey.
I came here just to cause a mess.
That was the Payless comment.
It was.
Y'all gotta calm down. Y'all gotta calm down.
No more presidente for me.
Nah, we good.
Following
No,
him.
that's a good thing.
Exactly.
That's a good thing.
I thought so. I really
Listen.
thought so.
Did I get it on your Payless shoe? I'm
Nah,
sorry.
I'm good.
Oh.
I'm alright. I'm cool.
I'm glad we got this on camera. This is awesome. You can never live this down.
Let me ask you a question.
You better not never wear those again. It's a wrap for those.
Coming next
My
year.
dude, hold up. One more
Yeah,
time.
you got
Look,
it.
one more time though, but really, I think you're talking to a different person. Don't wear those again. Like I'm gonna be like,
Never.
okay, I won't
Yeah,
wear
Well,
that
you gonna
again.
wear them tomorrow.
Because
You know
what's
how
on
you
your
do.
feet?
I got on some.
Tanantara shoes. Let me look.
Uh-oh.
Let me look. You gotta
At
show me your
least.
shoes, my
I got
dude.
a lease on.
Shoe cam.
Okay, hold on.
You got
I
on
got,
a
I got on
Nah,
some.
show 'em.
I got on some Elise. There you go.
See, this is why I have sneaker
See?
anxiety.
What you gonna
Like,
say?
I'll wear any shoe, but when it comes to sneakers,
we
I
go.
have like 11 opinions because I don't want to be one
But
of
look,
those.
you're already an
one of those
artist.
people.
Go with your own. opinion.
You say that now,
Hold
but
on.
yeah.
Go with your own opinion. Don't worry about what other people
He killed you with that Elise.
Them shit- You got these in your closet.
I got them for you, from you. You already. It's all good.
See, your comments is null and void. They rejected because you just fronting.
There we go.
That's what you basically doing. He showed me like 3 pairs. I'm gonna show it to you right now. Look.
But the error, they can't find those. When I lay those out, nah, I'm gonna tag you.
Now it's the error.
I'm gonna
Okay.
lay it out. I'm gonna lay it out. Trust
We
me.
just.
I got you. We gonna do it right.
So Don, say something to stop us from this nonsense. We're just going down
Yo,
a slippery slope right now.
it's beautiful.
Just enjoying the ride.
That's it.
Because you got fur in your collar.
Hey, you look
hard.
extra warm.
Oh,
That's just hard though.
He brought the
It's very nice.
the nuclear
That's
missile
good.
right now.
That's good with the Indian
That's
underneath.
somebody mortgage.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not lying.
He won't tell you the price.
I know, I was here for that
She
conversation
said,
because
I
I was
know.
wondering, I was like,
But look, you like the short parker they got? It has the Indian print on the front.
Oh, you talking about the hybrid? Yeah, it's alright, but
It says, alright, man.
it's alright. It's a little different. Not everybody wear it.
That's the whole point.
It ain't for everybody.
That's the whole point.
That's the type of things you're looking for. Things
Sir.
like
And that shit is like 1,300, I think, right? 1,200?
That's it.
I know
And
that.
that's another thing. That's what I need to ask you, fam. So if you spend your whole tax return on some high price thing, does that make you hot or not?
Nah, that kind of
Damn.
makes you irresponsible. That's what it makes you.
It makes you you.
I mean, nobody can tell you what to do with your money.
Exactly. I don't understand that,
But I mean, you know, if you have other priorities, you know.
But
know
I
speaking
mean,
for
if,
myself,
but I
have
mean, if
kids.
even, this is what I'm saying. If you buying all that expensive stuff and then what you wearing it to, what kind of events? Is
Are you-
it worth
are
the
you even
price?
going out, or
is
you-
it? Are you even going out?
Are you
like
even going
that?
out?
To that person it is. Even if they want to walk around in their living room, what's the big deal?
I mean, me and Don was talking
Like
about
he
this
said,
in
the
car.
it better be a
priorities.
big
What are
living
these?
room for
What
spending
are
the
those?
whole.
That's your man.
Oh,
That's your man. That's your man. That's your man. Get your man. Get your man shoe. Come on, man.
I got
Those are some duds, though. Those are duds.
That's my downstate.
Oh.
Work attire. So on the dock.
There's more
Like yo,
people
you
that
see
won't
what
know.
I'm wearing? Where I'm wearing them at?
These
All I
look-
needed was a P wing on that.
But look,
It would've been lit.
those are not the same as these. It's no way near.
I'm telling you it is.
I'm telling you they
The
not.
only thing we could argue on is when Polo used to do collabos with New Balance.
Who you think is still
Nah.
making this shit, man?
Those is not.
Steve Madden was making the shoes,
Trust me.
and New Balance was making the
Trust
sneakers.
Right, because it was the tennis ball boy sneakers that used to be coming out. A lot of people know that when those
Here's
used
my
to be
thing,
out,
but here's
those
what I-
used to be the more
Wait,
cushion
wait.
ones. Even the cookie boots,
People
everybody
have-
be
here-
praising.
here-
Used to be, you can't wear those in the winter. You don't know.
No, those are four.
They
Those
used
are
to
four.
be like
Those are four.
siesta valleys.
Those are four. It's four. Here's the thing: people that have never tried them on is trying to tell you that they know good. This is the weirdest shit in my life. How does that work? If you never drove my car, how can you tell me my
are
car
those
is
gonna
whack?
be? Are those some things that's gonna be a dime a dozen at the sample sale this year? Yes.
Who cares? There's so much things that was a dime a dozen back
Nah, I'm just
then.
saying.
How much shit was at the outlet?
Just
Dime a
saying.
dozen. What are you guys
Just
saying? You used to go to the outlet and find slam t-shirts and P-wings and stadiums. Dime a dozen. What are y'all talking about?
Nah, I found enough one-on-ones to give me
What, they
trophies
gotta
at
be
the logos on the
exclusive?
shoes at the sample sales. at the
Everything is
times.
not one-on-one. There's a lot of holy grails that were in the stores for $150. What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about right now? There was holy grails that was in stores for BFOs and all these things for
Yeah, of
$150, and they're holy grails.
The
So what are y'all talking about right
the flag, I always
Y'all not
remember
make-
the flag
Y'all
fitted
not-
hats.
Y'all, look, y'all not making no sense.
They never made those again. The flag with the small flag fitted baseball caps, like the Yankee caps.
Ooh.
Those used to be the hard ones in BFO.
And Centuries had those.
Facts. You
And
know what I
Centuries-
mean?
Centuries
Those
had
type
the original fleece hats too.
I mean, he made that New York Yankee hat, but
That was a doodle hat.
they
You got
yeah,
the
facts.
you got the wool USA fitted fleece. The first one, you got that?
Not anymore.
You had that?
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite shirts.
I mean, back then, I had pretty much
Yeah.
All the shit, right?
all the shit, and I let it over the years.
You let it go.
Unfortunate
You regret it?
circumstances come up,
You regret anything?
I mean, I try to live with no regrets.
Me too.
But,
I left the regret stage.
Regret.
See, Blake, he basically, what he said, he just made a decision. He just sold all his
Yeah,
old
done.
stuff. And he said he just wanted to run with the new stuff.
I like
That's
new
cool for
types.
him.
I like
That's
new
cool
types.
for him. I mean, that's the thing about this culture again, if you want to
I
say
thought you
it.
said
But
cult.
nah.
We are a
Well,
cult.
in a way,
Motherfucker, we a
I
cult.
mean, that could be accurate in some way.
Drink
but,
the Kool-Aid.
But look,
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Real quick, you don't think that we're all artists? I look at you, what you're wearing, that's art. I look at his outfit is art. You know what I'm
It's the
saying?
way we express ourselves.
Yeah,
of course.
she does it on canvas.
Of course, we just got different
He
mediums.
just played my outfit.
Oh.
He was like, and
You didn't mean it like
you're on the
that.
canvas.
Brianna, we got you though. I told you, I spoke to you already.
You understand what I'm saying?
No, I
No,
can't.
Brianna, we got you.
We got,
Oh,
we got
artists.
different
Give it like a
mediums
couple
and we
months.
express ourselves.
You gonna be on here like
You
poloed out, like
express
yourself.
yo,
You're right.
like what's
through
good?
what you express yourself through. I express myself through how and that's the
It's
beauty
art,
of
it's
it.
art, it's art.
Right. She expresses herself through the canvas. You know what I mean? I mean, we all got different ways, and that's the beauty of
What's that, President Trump beer? What's going on here? What y'all doing? Yeah. You drunk off of having beer, B? What's going on with
I'm
you?
good. It ain't me, it's you.
I'm good.
Oh man, classic.
Anyway. Okay, so anyway. Shimmer down, people. Anyway. So Brianna, what else you got going on? It's like you doing any more shows or
Not as of right now.
Mhm.
Just doing some commissions right now, like
right.
catching up on that. But I would like to do some. I wanted to get into mural work, and there's this mural fest in Montreal in June. That looks dope. And I contacted them, but unfortunately all the spots are filled, but I would love to do that next
Yeah,
Yeah, you
stuff
gotta
like that.
jump
You
on
gotta
that
jump
early.
on it 6 months ahead of time.
Yeah, and
So
I
you
mean,
gotta-
I just thought about it. I was like, oh, let me see what's
So you don't have no representation, like a manager or somebody like to make the phone calls for you? Oh, okay, but she over there
Hey,
far,
manager.
like
Hey,
you
manager.
gotta pull up to the
How you
mic.
doing,
Let
girl?
it be
Say
known.
what's up, say what's
Yeah, please. You see,
How you doing, man?
I didn't even know you was a manager.
You didn't
I
even
thought
know
you
what
was
was
just a
going on.
homie.
We're in the same, see, no, we're in the same situation. We're kind of just like trying to figure it out together.
Uh-huh. And
Hold on, check.
what's your name, Miss Manager?
My name is Claudia.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
So
it.
we're just kind of doing this together. You know, I like to like be out there and kind of figure out what's going on. Like for example, art battle. Like I was first exposed to that, and I was when I went there, I was like, yo, this shit is dope. Like
Mhm.
music, art, the ambiance was like on point, and I like immediately thought like Brianna would fucking murder this
Would kill,
competition.
right.
I was like, yo, you gotta sign up, you know. And then I came across Mural Fest, the same exact thing, and I'm like, yo, one way or another, we gotta figure out how to get you in here, cause like
Right.
it's just sick artists. It's like a week-long event, and it's just it's dope.
And
We just
music
gotta
there too.
yeah put ourselves more out there and kind of be a part of the industry a lot more.
Okay. So Miss Manager, you do know you need to have her in Art Basel.
Right.
So you
Oh,
need to
100%.
start now connecting with people because she need to be down there.
Yeah,
I do.
100%.
And that's another thing I wanted to ask too, like, Miss Manager, you don't have this young lady's artwork like on T-shirts or stuff
See,
like
that's
that
the next
to
thing.
merchandise is
Yeah.
killer. You
For
know what I
sure.
mean? Or even them collector pins.
Mhm.
Like do a decent size one, like a 2-inch one,
Yeah.
and put her artwork on a pin.
We
Right.
spoke about that. She actually has
Mm.
stickers
Oh,
that
yeah.
she created, which are dope. You guys need to
No
get
doubt.
into that.
Me
Yeah.
too, I brought
No
some.
doubt.
But they-
So luckily, like we both work together
Uh-huh.
with event planning, and we have some connections when it comes to prints and stuff like that. So we're definitely getting in touch with them to do the whole merchandising thing.
Right.
Mhm.
No, I'm just saying, like with anything, you gotta do it like ahead of time.
Yeah.
Cause you know, like I go to a lot of trade shows
Oh, there's only three.
with for
I'm
work,
sorry.
and it has to be ahead of time. Ooh.
That's great marketing, isn't it?
Yes, it
I'm about to show that.
My type of sticker.
is. Yeah.
This is my type of sticker.
Yeah.
But nah, it's just like you just have to do stuff ahead of time. Like everything is, like for instance, matter of fact, me and Don, remember last year Comic-Con, we was talking. Now for me to get in, for me to do the registration, they already sent me the thing,
Okay.
and that's in October.
Mhm.
So just with you guys, you gotta just be on top of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with trade shows I go to, it's 8 months ahead of time that they
Right.
telling me apply or register, because I'm registered for a lot of stuff.
Right.
So you just have to just be on it, because
Always a plus one, right, John?
always a plus one. You know what I'm saying? I tried to get her to go to the capsule show,
Okay.
but she didn't make it. She should have went though, because it was a big networking thing.
She should have. See,
Yeah.
I should have known about it. You would have
She
gotten
didn't
it.
tell you because I'm not on her priority list.
You're on
Yeah.
it. You're
Now,
on it. You're on it.
automatic. Yeah.
I hit her. I said, listen, I'm going on Saturday. Come through. I'm like, so it's
Oh no, because that was the night of Sheila's event. I was supposed to
Yeah.
do a live painting the night before. It was
Yeah.
a lot, and then I had the commission. It was a bad weekend.
No, I'm just saying, but just for like the networking aspect.
For
because
sure,
you wanna cross over. Like you just don't wanna just be an artist. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? 'Cause a lot of these clothing companies, they want people like you because you're talented. You know what I'm saying? You can do different stuff. What are you bringing up? You just showing out, huh?
It's supposed to be the second outfit.
Well.
What is that?
Payless.
Show
Got
what
that
it
from
is.
Payless.
Payless.
Yeah, Payless.
Is it like pixel art? It looks like.
Yeah, it is. $700 in Payless. Cashmere.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Just
no,
let you guys
Payless.
know.
Payless got good stuff.
Finally,
What's on the front?
Payless, man. It's Payless work.
just show them
Some motorcycle.
Payless, man.
It's not Payless. That's Cashmere.
That's Cashmere,
It looks so.
Moto Sport,
Yeah.
Oh, but this, see,
Ralph
That
Lauren.
looks
this they like.
It's
See, the sheep like every, you know, 'cause you're supposed to like this.
a good piece.
Mmm.
I'm not even into name brands like that. So if I like it,
This
I
is
like
what
it.
we do. This.
No, we gotta get you in the Polo though.
All right. Well, yeah. Put me in
Now you like, alright, so then next time you come, and
I'll
you'll
be
come
fly,
down,
yeah.
it's gonna be your low down. You're gonna be like, oh, good.
You're like, what do you do?
You gonna have all the low people hollering at you and stuff. So get ready.
All right.
You know, they already filed their son to see your Instagram.
I mean, just everybody just gotta stay in their own lane,
Yeah.
basically, at the end of the day. Whatever you comfortable in, you ain't gotta be no on the low thing, you know what I mean? But you just gotta appreciate people that do it right. You know what I mean? And well, in the game. Because it's a separation where they try to put everybody like, oh, you wear a polo like my husband. Like, no. I don't wear polo like my husband. He wears the brand, but he ain't wearing these pieces of heat I got on. You feel me? So respect what I've been doing for eons. Not the other day because it's on sale at Marshall's or something. You know what I mean? So that's how I try to foresee what I've been doing with the layout thing and all of that. It's like just trying to give a blueprint on, because everybody got the same pieces, but everybody just ain't putting it together right or well.
People don't appreciate what it goes into with outfit architecture.
Well,
And
listen, let's just say it. Some people don't know how to dress.
that's a fact. I mean, but also it's like I could have a belt that I bought 10 years ago and
Totally.
buy a pair of boots that I bought today and it's a perfect match. You know, and it's just like things come together through over years.
That's
You
it.
know, it's not something that you could maybe just buy in
Blake.
one day.
We done seen people for years that don't know how to dress. Come on now. We don't have to say no names, but
What's the recipe though? Because for me, I have trouble dressing sometimes, honestly. Like, but so do you start off with a piece and you build around that, or how
Let
do you
Prince
so what do you
speak to
what
that.
do
I
you do?
kind of feel the
The
whole
layout king.
recipe is your parents on picture day. Back in the days in
That's the
school
recipe.
when they used to dress you. You know what I'm saying? So you get that love of like, yo, I gotta have my outfits tight first day of school. So you start thinking like, yo, certain events I gotta show out. You know what I mean? Not every day, but certain events you gotta be at. You know, weddings. Like now it's turned into weddings, different like baby showers, stuff like that. You're gonna pull out your best. You ain't gonna wear what you wear going to the mall. You know what I mean? So you gotta have that side of the closet, plus you gotta have your everyday side of the closet. Cause every time an event come up, you can't shop for what you looking for. You might find the perfect piece, but you might not find your size. So you gotta always be a shopper mind where like, yo, I'm gonna just put this in the stash. So when an event come up, I could bang that. You know what I mean? So I kinda foresee like, yo, I know the next wedding I can't wear the same suit I wore the last 3 weddings. So I gotta re-up a sports coat and, you know what I'm saying, switch around certain pieces. You know? That's how I see it. How you see it, Don?
Nah, it's the same way. I mean, you don't want to be that guy on Instagram that's wearing the same thing in every photo, you know?
Facts.
But there's people out there too.
They're out there, you know, and you know, they do what they do and we do what we do, you know? I mean, you know,
Reselling Jesus is speaking knowledge on a Sunday.
You still have that sportsman tie you got from me? You remember that, do you?
oh, at low trade,
Remember
yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
Still got it?
Yeah,
Oh, talking about low trade,
trade's coming
that's
up.
next
Low
week.
Yeah,
Yes.
look, I want to say
March
one thing.
10th.
Cause look, I appreciate like selling my stuff to the right person
Alright.
who's gonna appreciate it and take good care of it. Like the majority of my collection, he will remain anonymous, but he got a lot of my stuff, and I was happy to give it to him because I know he's gonna take care of it.
Right.
I know my
He
sister-
gonna appreciate what
Yeah,
you're giving him.
So that day when you came, like I was happy, like, cause I like that tie, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, at least a good, I could tell you it was a good, cause I remember you told me, he's like, yo, I don't play around, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, I can see that. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, let me get it. I'm like, all right, remember I had the, what did I have that you wanted? The jacket for this.
The jacket, yeah.
And it had a little bit of things on it. You were like,
Yeah.
nah. He like, yo, you know what he told me?
Yeah.
Take it to the cleaners and then we talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
I'm the
you know,
same way,
a
though.
little OCD with myself.
No, I'm the
you
same
know what
way.
I mean?
Trust me, I'm the
Oh,
same
a
way.
lot of real collectors is like that.
I'm
so
the same way, trust me. I've gotten pieces with a little
they not
mark.
taking booster
Which
holes.
is not
none
a
of that.
bad thing. It's just a preference. Like, you know, Blake always says, it's a preference.
Yeah, I gotta, you know.
Man, I take everything because I cover it up with something. It's
That
all
knit
good.
is
That's fire right
yeah,
there.
that's
They
definitely.
were supposed to bring this back.
They are gonna bring it back.
Nah, remember, it was on the runway 2 years ago.
Didn't
No, they're gonna bring it back.
Didn't Urban Legend bust this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out
they're retro and
Japan.
retro, so you know.
Shout out
Blake,
Japan
what do you think
that
about
bust
that?
this,
With the retro and the retro,
logos
the
on
Five
the
Horsemen is coming back at, well, a different color. I know the color now. They told me
Well,
the
I
color.
did it live and I spoke about that.
Go ahead.
My thing is this, I think it's a waste of time because people already have that piece, so what are you gonna buy another one? Now, if you're gonna do different colors, all right, but they should take that print and do something else with
Do
the
something
print.
else.
Jackets, button-down shirts on the back, you know, that's what I think.
Well, like I told Don in the car this morning, what they did was that they wanted to hashtag Polo Bring It Back. They basically had everybody put all these different, you know,
That's not the first time they
To
did
keep
that.
it in the
to keep
stash.
it. So now, all that stuff that they just gave
They
them
got
the
it.
ammunition
They got a catalog.
to bust out more stuff.
Facts.
I don't understand why they have to ask the people what to bring back.
Because they don't know what to bring
But
out.
this is what I'm saying. Look. Even
They're clueless.
Alright, they
They're
want to
not
bring out the 5 horsemen rugby, right?
Mhm.
They got the orange one, they got the blue one. Why you not bust out a red one or a hunter
Yeah.
green?
Why you don't put it on the back
You know what I'm
of the
saying?
shirt?
Imagine a hunter green in that rugby. Tough.
I think the best one is the white turtleneck.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
That's the best
There
one.
was a white one to the Five Horsemen one.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to get that one.
Oh, damn. Shout out Japan.
And that wasn't the first retro. What was retro first? The Stampede knit or that? I think it's the same time, right?
Same time.
Yeah.
But it's just stupid to bring something out that's a retro. Like, it's just like how they with that astronaut jacket. They talking about that's a fucking grail. Like, get the fuck out of here. Nobody wanted that shit.
Nobody wanted it when it was out.
The
Yeah,
main
get the
problem
fuck outta
is,
here.
the main problem is when you go to the store, they have it in the store inside the glass.
Right.
And they have the Polo jeans one. And if you tell them that's not the real retro, they don't believe you. They think you're crazy. So you tell me they think I'm crazy is because I speak the truth. So when I'm arguing with the girl, not arguing, I'm like, miss, that's Polo jeans, that's the retro of the
Because
real
she
one.
don't even know.
Soho?
But
And
she don't even know.
I guarantee you, they had a meeting and they told her, oh, this is when they asked, tell them this, and they were told that that's the
Well, that's because we were around back then. We lived that.
Dude, I
life,
seen
so
that
we
coat
know-
in
we
Macy's.
know
I think
what-
94 was it? I think 1994 in Macy's, the real coat.
Yeah, the real one. That's
And when that dumb shit came out, I was like, I seen it in Dr. J's. I'm like, this
That's
is crazy. First of all, it's in Dr. J's, so you already know.
yo.
Then
I
I'm
was
like, they
working
brought
in
it
Dr.
back.
J's when they came out. I was like, what the fuck is this? Polo. It's an astronaut jacket. White, red. It looks like you fucking astronaut. Like it's
Yeah.
Polo Jeans Company. Nobody even fucked the Polo jeans back then. I don't care. Nobody.
Only one piece. Let's not lie. Only one piece.
Shout out Enough Low.
Yo, I was just about
What
to
about
say, yo.
what about the hoodie? Remember the hoodie with the R and the L? People was fucking with
Yeah,
that.
they fuck with
Shout
that.
out
And
my
the
man.
jean jacket too.
Yo, but
The jean jacket.
my man Nuff had
He had the whole suit, right?
all day.
Go some-
Yeah, those
go
suits.
some-
And he had the
What, the NASA suit?
He had made the
I mean,
astronaut
he killed it.
helmet
The real one?
with the low cookie in
It's
the,
Polo
in the,
Sport
on
one
the
or the
patch.
Polo Sport or jeans?
Nah, the jean one. That was
Why
before
nobody had the Polo Sport one? The Polo Sport was first, man.
Because
I feel you.
you gotta understand the Polo Sport, nobody bought it, so they probably just went to
But how he represented the theme, that's what gave him that winner.
But why
That
nobody got
logos
the
on
real
the
one?
jeans.
I'm waiting to see the real one.
nobody got it. Well, they got it in Jersey, but stuff don't come out from there.
They do.
No, they don't.
Nah.
Come
That's where they got that.
I mean, but they put it.
from.
Yeah, they put
Jersey.
it in, but I'm saying they ain't gonna just bring it
They
out.
took out the grandpa from there.
Yeah, they did.
Put it back.
Oh, their archives?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in Jersey.
But they
But-
putting in Prince Street.
Yeah.
They
Quote,
took
unquote,
out
nobody knows it.
They took
quote,
out the.
unquote.
But look, they took out the plate pullover from there.
Yeah, they put some stuff out, but they're not gonna
Yeah.
pull that out though. I'm telling you,
They got the archives.
because of what they put out in the press, it conflict. So now that shit gotta be. It don't exist.
And you know what? That one, you think it? So they just try to wipe it out.
They got to, because then they look like a
That
liar.
one was rare in the first place. It wasn't
It was
really
rare,
a lot
yeah.
of them when it came out. I don't know if you guys remember that. It wasn't a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I seen only about like a handful of them, and I think it was only at Macy's. I think. I don't remember seeing it at Bloomingdale's or Saks or anything like that.
So let's get back to this art stuff. So Brianna, what else do you got going on for this year? Like, what are your aspirations? What are you trying to get with your whole art stuff? Like, what's the end game for you? Is it just to have the art and your job, or you wanna like?
This whole BT What's Good thing, it's kind of turning into, I'm not gonna say kind of, it is a brand for me. So I'm
Right.
trying to build on the brand of myself. And I just decided that, because I had a separate Instagram for my artwork and it was almost just like a portfolio, like just to display it on there.
Right.
But I had a following on my personal account, the BT What's Good, and because I post like stupid, funny things, like I'm just like weird on there. And I thought that I'd get a better following combining my artwork along with my personality and just kind of like build off that. So going into this year, it was more like, all right, get a website, build your following on there, start connecting with people, and then see where I'm at by this time next year. Like I want my name everywhere. I want that BT Was Good. Like I just want to be out there and definitely want to do art basel. Honestly, like that's really my goal. I want to do some. I just want to display my work. I haven't done that yet. The only time I really displayed my work was when I was in college, like the senior show.
Right.
How sad
Well,
is
listen,
that?
you can get it. Listen,
It's like
you
a
can
drug,
get art
right?
dazzle, but like I
Sorry?
said,
It's like a drug. Wanting to show your work. And
Because
like a
it's
drug.
ego. It's like
It
as
is.
soon as I finish a piece, I'm like, I want people to see this.
Of course.
You know, like
Of course,
'Cause I'm telling
it's
you,
the recognition.
I know
Yeah.
they haven't seen your art, but I've seen your art. Nobody does what you do. That's what I'm saying. Like you have to, that uniqueness, you gotta play to that. And that's what I'm saying. Like art basel.
So what do? You just
it-
draw like drawings, paintings?
so I do a lot of painting and digital
What type
work.
of painting? Oil? Or
Yeah, acrylic
Acrylic.
painting, yeah, and just because it's an easy cleanup. With oils, it's a lot of chemicals. And
Does it really take? Oils takes longer to dry, right?
Yeah.
After you do your work.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it takes. I mean, it could take a week. I haven't painted oil since college, but it gave me like anxiety because you can't. You have to throw it out in a certain way because it's all toxic, and you have to have good ventilation. And I'm in Queens, like in my Apple apartment, like it's small, you know. Like I got a little dye in there if I use the oil. So acrylic and digital, just because I change my mind a lot. Like so with digital, it's more forgiving when I can just, oh, how would it look if her arm was like this, or
Mhm.
if there was 2 eyes here? You know, I like being able to work with
When
that.
you say digital, what do you use? A program? Is that computer stuff?
Yeah, computer. So you could do digital painting. So you can use Photoshop. People like to use Illustrator. That's usually what like graphic designers will use. But
How do you feel about graffiti? What's your
graffiti
thoughts
is
on
cool.
graffiti?
I love it. Like we're near the Bushwick Collective. Over here,
Yeah,
right?
that's a close.
Yeah, that, like I don't know. Like is that considered graffiti though, or that's more like murals, right? Like what is the
No,
difference?
it's graffiti.
Yeah.
Graffiti. Yeah. Murals and graffiti.
That's a
same.
touchy question.
I was about to ask.
That's
like,
a touchy
you-
question.
Like what do you consider like
Street dudes is like
street graffiti? That's
bombing is graffiti.
Yeah,
That's it.
I
There's
can
no
never.
other thing to say bombing. Going out there, illegal stuff is graffiti.
Yeah.
So you just do oil to canvas, and like, what about like sculptures and stuff?
I was
like
I've
nice
tried
that
that. I've done that too. Like honestly, I love working with my
Like
hands.
ceramic or
I haven't done ceramic, but I've made like my own like creepy. It's like a creepy like doll figure, and it was supposed to be used for stop motion animation, like that so his
Oh.
arms bend and whatnot. And I find like, it's cool to use different mediums. Like I've tried wood burning before too. That's really cool. But yeah, I like to try different stuff. But for right now, it's just easier to just do the painting because it's just just bang it out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then
But at least you have different. Cause I'm like me with music, like you get into creative blocks. It's weird, you know. But at least you have like the digital, and then you can go to canvas if you want. Like if you're not feeling it on one end, you can do the other.
But in this
Like, can you do
wave,
it?
like I didn't mean to cut you
Oh, no,
off,
it's
but
okay.
in this wave of these times in 2019, I think with like your artwork, you need more like merchandise, like T-shirts and pins and stuff like
And
that.
dad
To get,
hats.
like,
You know what's good about that is
Yeah.
because
gotta
Yeah.
get that.
Facts.
Everyone's gotta get.
you don't need
that.
anybody to sell that stuff for you. You can do it
Exactly.
yourself.
It'll sell
That's
itself.
what's so good about it.
Right.
While you working on other
But you don't need to go to
artwork,
you don't need to go to
right?
nobody.
And your other stuff that you working on,
Yeah.
you got this in the stash, just like people online. Once like your website is up and stuff like that, have that on the page,
Yeah.
like your T-shirts and stuff like that. Like
Right.
I think it'll generate more buzz and
So it's your wallet?
beneficial for you.
Yeah, I want to do more vending. Like I want to vend too. Like
Right.
I just don't know. See, like I'm figuring out. Like I said, I mean, I see other artists doing it,
Mm.
and I just don't. I don't know how to get there yet. Like
Okay.
I'm trying to figure that out.
Well, we gonna work with your manager and make you win, cause you
Yeah.
deserve to win.
Definitely.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
She's too
let's do that.
talented.
Exactly.
I don't know if you guys saw her.
Facts.
I was actually just pulling it up on online so you can like know what she's talking about.
Those are my
This-
paintings.
she's crazy talented, you know?
No, I've been on the website. Trust me, I've been on the website. She's doing
It's
it.
crazy.
She's doing her numbers.
Like that first
That-
one she did off no reference, like freehand.
Mhm.
And to me, it's interesting. Like an artist's mind is interesting. It's just like, you know, because other people that are not artists, it's like
Very
I have
dark.
a piece of paper,
Yeah.
I have a
Right.
pen, and it's just like, all right, cool. What do I do with this? You know what I mean? But for her, it's like you see her just. It's like magic. You know what I mean? Like she just creates and just free drawing and just makes shit happen. It's crazy.
What's going on inside?
Right.
Very dark,
Yeah,
yo.
when
Right.
people see my work, they don't. It's
I like the one that looks like a bunny sort of.
that was from the art
Yeah.
battle. Yeah.
That shit
Like,
fire.
look, this would be a good T-shirt or a hoodie.
Thank
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was even talking about like painting the back of a jean jacket or something like that.
Right.
Something custom, you know what I mean? Because everybody wants
Shout
something
out.
custom, something that nobody else has.
One
Just
of
like you
one.
guys are talking about.
Shout out my man Retro.
And that's what I was
Suit.
saying. Back to the merchandise, like don't
thank
be
you, thank you.
make it limited, like 40 T-shirts. You know what I mean? Just to see how the traffic go and people want to ask for more. You know what I'm saying? But give them like 3 different ones on T-shirts. You know what I'm saying? And see which one is sellable of those limited edition 40. Then you know which avenue of those 3 to go with.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta merch is crazy because you gotta give a lot of stuff for free.
Definitely.
You gotta
Nah,
spend
but
a lot of money.
that helps you though because it gets the.
Of course, I'm
Facts.
just saying you gotta. That's part of the process with merchandising. You have to, in the
Yeah.
beginning, invest money and you have to give stuff for free because you have to get your name out there. You know?
Right.
What I do, like make stuff for your friends. That's the best thing. Make a bunch of stuff, hand it out to your friends, whoever they are, your close circle.
Right.
When they go out, then people start questioning them, and then from there you go from there. Hey, this is the website. My friend do this clothing line.
Be the walking billboard.
Yeah. Because look, in the hip hop community, we free advertising for this guy.
All day.
He's getting it for free. He don't got to do nothing for us, so it's the same principle. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm all my life. I gotta show while
Stop
he's
being a hater,
saying
man.
that
No, I just didn't know
quote.
he
That
was
quote
doing.
was the one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We out here as walking billboards.
Yeah.
For free. For
You know,
him.
Yeah.
I'm a walking work of art.
Mm.
Trust and believe. Like every day, I could come out and do something different and impress somebody's eye. Like, nah, I see what he was doing with that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I try to do. Like, just get appreciated for all my years of collecting. Like, yeah, I want my kudos. Like, yo, salute, Prince. Yo, I seen you from day one doing that shit, and you keep on doing it. And it's consistency is key. We always go with that, right, bro?
Oh, yes, definitely.
You know what I
But
mean?
look,
That
but look,
should be very
I just
consistent.
seen, she just showed me the art, right? So like I said, it's very dark. So I wanna say, what inspires you, like, or is it just your moods, or like do things inspire you to make that stuff?
Like, what you
make?
got going on in that head of yours?
For real.
Yo, I know, it's
What
weird,
are you-
right?
what are your
Yeah.
inspirations?
I get that a lot, because I guess I come off, like, you know, bubbly or, you know,
Right.
I feel like all artists, like, and it could be not just art, like comedians or like, you know, just creative people, I feel like you could be a certain way, but like deep down, there's always like, I don't know, like a darkness
Oh,
that you,
yeah.
you have to
Oh,
tap
yeah.
into, honestly, because when I'm sad, that's when I really make the best work. And it's, I mean, it sucks it has to be that way, but it's like, it's also, it's a form of therapy. And I'm not gonna say that all my work is because I'm this depressed, crying painter, like, in the
Right.
dark, you
Right.
know? But, when I'm painting, like, I definitely listen to more like music when I'm creating, it's always like R&B or just like chill, you know, I don't know. And it gets me in my feelings. And, but the darkness, I also just like the way it looks. I feel like it's more interesting than quote unquote like pretty
So,
things.
But look, see,
with
I
all
think
the darkness that you paint, can you put it into words? Like with your painting, can you put like a little paragraph on what you was thinking at that time? And maybe that might get it sold even more because people could relate. Like, oh, you was thinking that? Yo, I see that in the painting.
Well, I
Or
like when
need
people
that.
tell me what they're getting from it, because I heard a quote. I forgot who it was from, but basically it's like once you create something, 50% of it is owned by
Of course.
the world,
Of
right?
course.
So it's like, all right, now you own it. So you tell me how that affects you. But when it comes to like the dark stuff, like honestly, where it comes from is just I love horror and like all of that, like, and I think it's more interesting when you could take something that's familiar and then twist it.
you know what I find funny? They say that like a lot of bubbly people, you gotta be careful with them because there's something on the inside, and the bubbliness is to hide not hide it,
Not
but
that high, but it's just like
yeah, it's like there's something going on.
yeah, I mean, I'm happy.
It's not
with
bad,
it.
it's not a
You know,
bad thing.
I'm
No, it's
happy,
not a
but
bad
I
thing.
tap into that when I'm
It's
creating.
not a bad
for
thing. Don't
sure.
get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's
Like
you
you
got
guys,
talent.
you guys different when you're sad? Like what
Yes.
is it? Yeah?
Listen,
Oh, yeah.
I'm never
I
sad.
got an
Not
outfit.
sad, but like some.
Like when you're in your feelings, let's just say,
Like
like
you
when you're in
said,
your
I'm
feelings.
See, my-
Listen, subconsciously you might go with darker colors,
Right, hoodies.
hoodies.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like when I'm in a bad mood, you might throw on an army suit.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Something
Yeah.
a little more.
See, my whole thing
Right?
is
Rugged.
my whole
Yeah.
thing is I'm never sad because I woke up today.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm saying I could
Would
be
you get
dead.
on the fortune cookie?
I'm saying, yeah, I could be dead. I'm here.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you can always change whatever you got going on.
Yeah.
And when you're here, you can't change it when you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't
Yeah.
got no
What is
Well,
reason.
maybe that's why he let you wake up another
Yeah,
day.
I don't got no
to
reason to be
change
frowning right
how
now.
you feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
agree with
doing
that.
things. So it is what it is.
Are you doing any galleries or anything like that?
I want to. I mean, actually, Ileana hit me up to like have one of my pieces at like hair event. So like little things like that. Like I wanted to, not that
But
it's
see,
little. I
that's-
don't know if it's
okay,
little.
but
or
see,
anything,
that's why I told
like-
you need to come to when I text you about these trade shows because
It was one time.
I'm just saying for future reference. No, because
Yeah.
you're dealing with people in corporations,
Right.
and you can have your stuff. You never know, your stuff could be.
I'll give you somebody's Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people doing a lot of shows and stuff, especially with.
But I'm just saying,
I was
you-
on Craigslist looking for stuff. I was like, where do they have like openings for shows and
Nah,
stuff? Like
you
that
good,
literally,
you
I
good.
don't know where I'm
Listen,
looking.
Especially
you
in
know?
Bushwick. Bushwick, there's a lot of artists in
You
Bushwick.
tapped into the right
A
people.
lot of art
Yeah.
You good. You
Yeah.
good. Just answer your phone.
No, for
So,
sure, yeah.
You answer your phone, you good. You don't, then hey, I
I'm gonna
can't.
answer you right away. You're gonna get annoyed. You're like, yo, back up. All right.
But anyway, Don, we only got like 4 minutes left, Don. So you know, you can say what you want. You got 4 minutes.
I
Good,
just want to
baby.
thank you guys for having me.
No doubt.
And, you know, I just want to shout out my man Q.
No doubt.
Free
Yes,
Q.
Q.
Free Q. You already, man.
Definitely
Real,
one of
for
the
real.
real ones.
Definitely.
He'll be out soon enough, and then he'll be on Been There Rock That.
Definitely. He was supposed to call in, you know, but, you know, technical difficulties or whatever. It's all good, though, but we send our love out to him always. And the family.
Definitely. You know, he had one of the best parties of last year, probably.
True indeed.
You know, party
At
was
Sherry's?
crazy. That's right.
No doubt.
Oh, you didn't come to that one.
Yeah.
He raised a bunch of money for his family.
No doubt. Fundraiser. Definitely. It was definitely a great turnout.
Shout out to Ed, shout out to Equan,
No
shout
doubt.
out to Kenny Mees, shout out to DJ Kills, you
All
know,
day.
for assisting with that.
True
You
indeed.
know, definitely, we put together a great event, and you know, just you know, I love what you guys are doing here, and you know.
Don't worry, you'll be back on. I mean, listen,
Yeah.
you reselling Jesus. You can come on anytime you want.
God, thank
That's,
you for that. Man.
What?
That's big retro.
What you mean?
Reselling
Why
Jesus.
you-
For the nickname.
I didn't give you that name.
Oh no.
He came up with that.
Oh okay.
Through discussion.
He's a namer. He like naming people. You call me Big Retro.
Flatbush Corner.
You already. You
That's a
already.
big retro. You reselling Jesus.
I ain't mad at that. That's real talk.
Mm.
Mine and them know.
Early.
For real. I've been doing
What
this
you at,
for a
50s
while.
or 30s? 50s?
Hmm?
You was in the 50s?
Nah, I was in the 40s. To tell
40s.
you the truth. Albany Ave, Albany Church and Linden. That's my, you know.
Alright.
But I used to be around the block on 40 Deuce.
All right.
That's what we used to call it, but that's where the CAB boys. Yo, matter of fact, free my man Joker Don at the same time. That been sitting there for 30, and he got to do 45. But you know, my heart always go out to him. My prayers always go out to him and the fam. But
That's a fucking
you
bed,
already
fam.
know. Yeah.
That's a big.
Yeah,
30
but-
joints.
Shit is no joke. You said I gotta do 45?
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
what they gave him. You know what I mean? It could have been worse. Trust me, it could have been worse.
But at least there's an end to it.
You know, it is what it is. But it's a lot of Church Ave stories from back in the days that, you know. a
Church
lot of
Ave is
people
long, B.
talk-
Church
Yeah,
Ave
yeah,
goes
yeah,
from
yeah.
Coney Island Avenue all the way.
And not even just on some gangster thing, but music wise. Like, yo,
A lot of history.
it's a mad history out there, man, that, you know, slowly but surely, I'ma get each guest to really talk. I was just FaceTiming with my boy, the
Spliff Star.
Spliff Star. You know what I mean? From Paper Rock, from
Mhm.
you know,
We'll be on the
he
show
crowd
soon.
rock
Flip mode,
with
flip mode.
he crowd rock with
Flip mode.
yeah. You crowd rock with Buster, you're worldwide.
That's the
he
best white man in
global,
the world.
You know what I mean? But shout out to Rampage from Flip Mode.
That's Boy
That-
Scout.
Oh, so
Yo, he
let's
just
talk
did
about
a
this real
new
quick. So he brought out a song
Thank
and he
you.
referenced Prince in the song.
yes.
Boy
And special
Scout?
ed.
And
Yeah.
Boy Scout?
Yeah. He got a new joint.
He had one of the dopest freestyles on Papito back in the day.
No doubt. That's real facts.
Stretch Armstrong, so he had a dope freestyle.
And that's my bro from Church Ave too. You know what I mean? From New York and Snyder. You know what I
Right.
mean? Next to my boy Wayne Wick. You know what I mean? That just
Shout out Mike Hands.
shout out Guns that's on here on the live. Shout out the books.
Guns.
Yo, the Juice Box Bar. Yo, they're upon Nostrand and I. Yeah, H and I. Yeah, I on the corner there. Yo, that's my bros for real.
What is
We
it
gotta
called?
do an
Ju-
event
what
on
is it?
Huh?
Where is that?
Juice Box.
Where is that?
Juice Box Bar.
Where?
On the corner of Nostrand and I.
Mm.
You know what I mean? He had
That's right
mad
there.
events. I think he just got his liquor license. Salute to you, sir, on that. I know how long you've been trying to get that. You know what I mean? So I know more events is gonna be coming your way and stuff like that. Yo, salute to my man Guns though. I talked about you earlier with the tree. Yo, thank you for that live, for
Listen,
real.
We're out of time. Brianna, where can he find you online?
BT What's Good on Instagram
Mm-hmm.
and our website btwhatsgood.com. Check it out.
Yeah, man. DK.
Oh, you ain't getting manager?
Okay, yeah.
That's cool. I mean, I'm here.
Yeah, you.
Nah, I thought, you know what I'm
I'm
saying,
here.
like,
Yeah.
I didn't know if you wanted that information out there, but yeah, you can
Nah, I mean, you know what's
plug
crazy?
your stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not on Instagram right now. I kind of really.
Listen, what are you doing?
Well, we do the same thing. You know what's crazy? I do event planning.
Okay.
That's what I
You
want
need to get
do.
on Instagram.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
am on Instagram.
Listen, I
I just
do-
That's my
kind
home
You-
girl too.
you
We
laying
work
it up.
together.
incognito for a little bit.
Listen,
Yeah.
I do event planning for the American Museum of Natural History. We need to
Do
get
you
on
really?
that.
We do
We do
events
all that
there.
all the time.
We work
Yeah.
for Swoop for
We're all over the
Cipriani.
city.
Yeah.
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 So,
So out, but But yeah, and actually I want to start curating events too with artists and doing collaborations.
So you need an Instagram.
No, I'm definitely getting
Today,
back on. Yeah.
today.
Today.
Listen, Bree, today. Get
Yeah.
on.
She's in a period of reinventing.
Reinventing
Yeah, but-
what I'm coming
Yeah.
back to,
So-
you know what I mean?
I
You wanna
got
plug anything or?
Plug me.
Yeah, exactly.
YouTube is good, you know, we're out here, you're gonna see a lot more merchandise, as he said,
Hey,
and
that
a lot
is.
more of us, for sure.
True indeed.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, by the way. I
Yeah.
really appreciate it. This is
Don't
cool.
worry.
We
You
appreciate
guys are
it.
chill.
You'll be on again.
Awesome.
DK.
DK_718, Reseller Jesus.
It is. Where can?
You gotta,
Okay,
you gotta,
because
you
of-
gotta own that.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
own it.
that's it.
Flatbush Corner.
Yo, what's up, Prancer? PRANCE, 24/7 on IG, on the Church Ave corner, on the Flatbush corner. You done know, yo. Salute all my people out there for tuning in. Salute you.
Blake Lowington.
On Instagram at Blake Lowington, Facebook Blake Lowington, and YouTube. I got a YouTube channel too. You can see all the
Oh, I didn't know you
reviews.
had a YouTube.
Yeah, just Google me, man. Just Google Blake Lowington. It all comes out. Now you know.
You doing moves, bro. I'm proud of you.
That shit been up. I just keep forgetting to say it.
Oh, okay.
The
Good job.
reviews and all
Yeah, I
that.
keep
Yeah,
forgetting.
yeah.
Somebody got to do that.
Facts.
Okay, you can find me on Instagram, Polo Parata. Double J Vintage is the store.
Yes.
We got pins, we got bags, we got hats. What else? I also have a website too, polopirate.com.
You do?
Yeah, I don't use it. I don't update it, but you can check it out. It has some cool stuff on there. Yeah, thanks for Brianna coming out. Thanks for Donna coming out.
Yes, sir.
Listen, we are closing. We're going to 50. You know, our 50th episode is gonna be with the one and only, you know, Polo Moses just plays himself
Yes,
at
sir.
an undisclosed location in Cybertron.
Yes, sir.
So
Stupid.
we still got one more episode because this was supposed to be two, but it was one, but we did two. So
I got
yeah,
it. That's gonna be a good episode.
it's gonna be a great
It's
episode.
gonna be a great one.
There's gonna be a lot of.
I guess you're there at work that day.
You know.
Who, me?
But anyway,
That's a guarantee, I guess.
I'll see you guys next
Listen.
week.
Let me hear
Been
it.
there, rock that. Ciao.
That OT calls. they cut me this week, man. They just try to play me.
Yes, sir.
They try to play me. They're like, yo, you did too much
Oh, I
overtime.
just kept bubbling up every time.
Yo, imagine that shit was a short one.
All over, it's like